So it's a Sunday, day 7 in the daily vlogs. So I'm going to get on with some drawings. I've got some drawings to do and some drawings. Yeah, let's do some drawings and some other stuff. Drawings. So with this drawing I'm trying to build up the tones with like grey pro markers and pencils. I've got to find a lot of me other drawing pencils because I want to add lots of grey tones in this and just see how it goes with this drawing. I think I'll have a drink. Good cup of tea. So before I start work, I just like to do a few, about 10 minutes, so like mindless thinking, just to get my brain working in the morning. Just do lots of details on this cavern in the background in my sketchbook. Inked a bit more of this. I've given him stumps for legs, a big dagger thing. I like to think he's sort of on a dwarf adventurer with a little beard. He's just started growing, maybe a few straggly hairs on the top bit. I don't really get distracted by doing this. I just like to try and do bits and pieces, just like inking, just to exercise my mind, get myself into a bit of a routine before I start other work. Some of these lines on the outside have to be a bit thicker. So when I'm creating stuff like this, I always pencil sketch an idea out first, and just to see if it'll work. You know, because you can always start a drawing and it won't work, but even if you plan it out sometimes, but that happens rarely. But when it does, I don't really complain about it. There's no point really going off about silly little things. You just maybe start again. Try and do some more drawings and sketches just to try and work out what you want to draw. Just make these lines a bit thicker now. Helps stand out against the rest of the background a bit. The knuckles there. I'll probably continue with this a few more minutes until I'm ready to start work. I've got another folder here with some of my artwork. Some are finished, some I'd need to add a bit more to them. You've probably seen a few of them that I've showed you in the past, but then you might not have seen some of them or all of them or whichever, so I'll just have a look at these. This is a critter drawing that I did, a little fun one to do, but I've still got a bit more to do, like a bit of the floor. I really want to try and do something with the skin texture a bit more, like with the pro markers, but I'll need some more pro markers. It's the run out, and I need to get some refills for some Copics and things like that. It will cost money. Let's see this one. There's a zombie head, black background. I think helps set the the hair off a bit more, and that's an old one I did. And that one was an old YouTube video I did. I think it's how to draw a fantasy creature. You'll probably see that. I can't remember if it was a silent one, because I did a few silent ones here and there, because sometimes I don't feel like talking when I'm drawing, sort of thing sometimes. But yeah, that was an old YouTube video. And these ones are just black and white sort of studies, a bit more detail to add and things like that, but it was fun to do. And this one, I can just get it, try and get it in camera, put it on the side there. That's one of the Strain vampires again. Again, I didn't finish that one off, but I can come back to it another time. Oops. So this one, like a zombie head, wanted to do it like bright and sort of cheerful, if you will. Still got a few more yellow colours to add to that, but I could always come back to it at a later time. This I think was 15 skulls, just a black and white study sort of thing. This is a spider sort of thing with a web. I was interested in drawing the webs in the background and the skull there, so we'll just see how they go then. Yeah, don't think there's any more I could add to them except a bit of memory colour, but I like the black and white contrast, so I might just leave them like that. And there's these demon creatures. I did that with pro markers. I've still got a bit to do, maybe sort of a bit of the teeth out and a bit more of the background, but yeah, I like that. It's got some kind of a little bit of energy to it. I like that one there. Yeah, and that's an old zombie head drawing I did. Somewhere out there's a few art prints you can buy of this one. I've got it on my Zazzle site, Society 6 I think, and fineartamerica.com I think. I've got a few of them out there, so that's an old skull thing, with like a worm going through it. I was just interested in doing like a lot of different cross hatching in sort of different directions, just to see what it looked like. And it reminds me of the old horror illustrations, where they used to do like backgrounds like that. But they was more focused, I reckon. Yeah, there's more like technical ways of drawing that. I just like scribbled it all on in the background. There's like a Medusa head. I'm sure I've shown these before, but I thought I'd just re-show, what I've organised into files. Yeah, some unfinished drawings. There's a zombie there. Yeah, still a bit more work to do on that one. Black and white. Yeah, I don't know. Demon creatures, I don't know. Just random sketches now. Oops. There we go. Like a demonic skull thing. Tentacles. Puking skull. Can't go wrong with one of them. Yeah, military skull. I think that was an idea for, well, like a pre-sketch for a commission. But I went with something else, a bit different. That's like a vampire with like a stake to its heart. Unfinished still. An eyeball demon, tentacles, classic stuff I like to draw. There's the little pumpkin design. It's empty there. Another little skull with its eyeballs flying out. Just thought it was fun to do. Just a quick watercolour. Watercolour? Yeah, that's the one. Watercolour skull. Speak slower and then I can say what I mean. Oh, there's a little, just like a zombie head there. I'm not really happy with that. Not too much detail on it like I draw nowadays. Hellraiser, Chatterer, Cenobite thing, head. Just had a go at redrawing my own head. So, and that's a sketch of Frank, you know, from Hellraiser when he's coming out of the floorboards. I wanted to do like an art print, but I've yet to finish it. I don't even know if I'm going to run with that one. Just see. Just a skull drawing. Another like vampire thing from the Strain, but I never finished that. Some are finished, some aren't. Another little critter. I think I did a video of that. Pennywise, the clown. Wasn't really happy with that. I made him a bit thin, but I can always redraw that. Another skull drawing with tentacles and stuff, and like a skull with an eyeball tongue. I was going to do that as like a pencil drawing with those pencil shading, but I've yet to finish that off as well. I start stuff and I never finish it unless it's commissions, which I usually finish. I did a video of that one, Souls of the Dead. I think you can look for that one, because it'll be somewhere in all the videos. And just a 3 skull ink sketch. I like the sketchiness of that. I thought it was real good. Just some demon heads like I like to draw. They're all in like a swirly smoke and fire and things like that. There's a necromorph that I did that sketch. Well, the first time I drew a necromorph, so it's okay, but I could probably do a better one now. And that's it. Oh, just thought I'd show you that file. There's loads of other files I'll have to dig through and show you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Some point today I've got to really try and tidy this bookcase up. It's sort of let itself go over the months. I've got drawing paper and things that need sorting out. I've got a lot of white card that I bought because I draw on that more because it's slightly thicker than normal paper. Lots of sketchbooks and things, comics, books, other stuff. I've got to really sort through it, make it a bit more organised. And I've got like loads of CD cases and CDs up there when I was gonna, I still am gonna create my own like sort of inspirational drawing course on drawing some horror stuff. So there's lots of projects to do. It's just finding time to do them, but I'm sort of like thinking more along the lines of if you want to do stuff, you just get on with it. Like these vlogs, trying to keep up with them, so that's like a little challenge. And trying to do these projects like my colouring book, which I've sort of like let go of trying to do the next few days. Try and do a bit more of that. Think about what type of designs I've got to be in them books and things like that. But yeah, just tidy this up. I've got boxes of drawings upstairs that need tidying up. Got to go through them. And yeah, there's a bit of tardiness just to try and help my mind declutter sort of things that I'm working on, and trying to find some documents that I need. It'll be somewhere in all that lot. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be doing that probably later today or tomorrow. So I think that's it for this Sunday. Saturdays and Sundays, a bit tricky because I've got a lot to do. A lot of, well, sort of tidying up. I try and do bits here and there, and sort of spend time with the kids and that, and away from like YouTube sometimes and things like that. So
I think this Sunday it's been okay. I've done a little bit, but I'd like to do more different projects, as the weeks go on and the days go on, because it's a daily vlog. So I'll leave it there, and I'll just say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.